Overpowered characters. You either hate them or you either love them. There's no in between. Personally, I love overpowered characters. I think they're super cool, and I love when an overpowered character just pulls up and wipes everyone that he's facing. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 most overpowered characters in fiction. Alright, first up, we got the face of superheroes himself. We got that boy, Superman. Now, I had to put Superman on this list, but you're probably wondering, why did I put him so low on this list? If you don't know, Superman is the perfect definition of a perfect superhero. He got any power you could think of. Flight, laser vision, freeze breath, super strength, super speed. This nigga is literally perfect, but he has a weakness, kryptonite. And it seems like in the DC universe, it is so accessible to get kryptonite. Any nigga that fights Superman has kryptonite. A random Joe down the street will pull up on Superman with kryptonite and easily whoop this nigga's ass. That's why I had to put him this low on this list, because there's no way in hell that kryptonite is that easily accessible. You got this boy Lex Luthor making a whole armor out of kryptonite. Like, how is Lex Luthor, a regular human from planet Earth, getting this much kryptonite to make a whole armor to pull up and beat Superman's ass? That's why Superman had to go this low on the list, because yeah, this nigga's OP, but when he's fighting niggas, this nigga's clearly not OP. He gets his ass beat constantly. Next up, we got that boy Escanor. Now, Escanor is one of my favorite 7 Deadly Sins characters, because that nigga is the pure definition of overpowered. The only downside to Escanor's power is he can't use it when the sun's not up. When it's around peak noontime, you will see this nigga Escanor at his full strength, and he could whoop anyone's ass that's right in front of him. And that's why I love him. They rarely use this nigga in the show because they know if Escanor pulls up, it's over. The villains they're facing will die instantly, only if it's daytime. If it's a nighttime fight, don't even ask for Escanor help. This nigga gonna be a scaredy little cat hiding in the corner. He is useless when it's nighttime. That's literally the only downside with Escanor's power, is that when the sun down, this nigga turns back into this little frail human again. But when the sun up, boy, he gets his confidence up, his muscles start popping out, he starts ripping his shirt off. Any nigga that's on front of him gonna catch the fade, and it's on sight. And I love that for Escanor. But he gotta get put in the 4th spot because of the downside that he could only use his power when the sun's out. Alright, next up, we got everyone's favorite sorcerer. We got that boy Gojo. Now, from my understanding, Gojo's power infinity is he literally has a barrier around his body so that anytime any enemy tries to attack him, it literally just won't connect. So by definition, that nigga OP. And you would think with a power that strong, at least Gojo has some weakness, like you could throw some type of material on him, like some type of acid, and it would hit him. No, it literally decentralizes with oxygen around him. Like, how the hell can you not touch this guy by physical attack? You would think, okay, let me throw something on him, maybe it'll work. Nope, it's literally gonna sit there and vaporize right in front of him. And you would think Gojo has this insane power of infinity where you literally can't touch the boy. Maybe he has no hands. Maybe this nigga can't fight at all. And you're wrong again. This nigga Gojo got the hands of Bruce Lee. We saw what he did to that guy in the 1st season. He was straight trolling this boy and straight whooped his ass. This nigga Gojo can do anything. It's like they created this guy in the show to be able to do anything and to not be stopped. And that's the purpose of what they did. Because if you remember, anytime they sent out Gojo to handle a cursed spirit, they know it's 100% going to be handled. We saw what he did to that boy Jogo. He literally was trolling this boy, and he still beat his ass. Gojo only got stopped because they had to use some trick on him to get him captured in the cube. They knew that was the only way they could contain Gojo, if they capture him and put him in this cube. They knew if he was out and about, there's no other way they could stop him. They gotta trap him. So by that definition, Gojo is the most OP character. The only reason I'm not putting him at the number 1 spot or the number 2 spot is because the other 2 people ahead of him are completely on a different level. Alright, next up, this guy being on the list should not be a surprise to anyone at all. He's been an OP character for some years now. We got that boy Goku. Now, Goku has been overpowered for about 20 plus years at this point. It feels like at this point, anytime an enemy comes in front of Goku, there's with 100% certainty that Goku's gonna whoop his ass. He's not going down at all. Maybe he'll go down once or twice during the fight, but he's gonna get up and he's gonna adapt to your fighting styles and he's gonna beat your ass. We literally see him with anybody. It don't matter if you're a god or if you're a regular human. This nigga trains non-stop. It seems like he constantly just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. There's no point where Goku's just not gonna break his limit. He always breaks his limit in every single fight. We literally saw him fight a guy like Jiren, a guy that he's never fought before, that is clearly 10 times stronger than him. When you're watching that battle, you would think, man, there's no way in hell Goku's gonna be able to beat this guy. He is clearly 10 times stronger than him. Well, you're completely wrong. This nigga Goku adapted to him. He literally transformed into a literal god to be able to beat Jiren. The form Ultra Instinct is similar to Gojo's Infinity, where you just can't hit this guy Goku. Anytime he's in that form, he just instantly auto dodges. His body just constantly moving by itself. He ain't even controlling it. And you would think he has the most perfect defense. He might not have offense, which is true. He didn't have good offense in the beginning. He couldn't really attack in that form, but he adapted in the middle of the battle, trained himself to be able to start attacking in that form. And once he learned that, it was already done from there. He's completely overpowered. The only reason why Goku ain't at the #1 spot is because the guy ahead of him is on a completely different caliber, and because Goku hasn't completely mastered the Ultra Instinct form yet, where I'm at in the anime. I don't read the manga. I don't know in the manga if he mastered it, but in the anime, he has not mastered this form. But once Goku masters this Ultra Instinct form and he can transform into it like he does Super Saiyan, this nigga Goku will be different. He can't be stopped at all. I cannot see a single person stopping him. The final character on this list, the most overpowered character in fiction, has to go to that boy Alien X. Now, before making this video, I'm gonna be honest, I did not know much about Alien X. I knew that it was the final form Ben transforms into, and I knew it was the strongest alien he transforms into, but I did not really know how strong this alien really was. Let me just list off some of his powers to you. Flight, teleportation, self-duplication, energy deflection, mind control, and regeneration.
Jesus Christ.
With those powers alone, I'm not even listing off his main abilities yet. With those powers alone, he was already OP. It did not matter if you hit Ben, if you kicked Ben, if you punched him, if you shot him, he was gonna regenerate instantly. That already makes you OP. Any person that has the power of regeneration, they're already OP because they're not able to be killed. You see people like Wolverine, they're not able to be killed. You see people like Deadpool, they're not able to be killed. That's why they're so overpowered, because they can't be killed. And I haven't even gotten to his main abilities of time and space yet. He controls time and space. Anyone that controls time and space is up. Just put your hands up. He's the strongest. You can't do nothing. He controls time and space. Say he somehow gets killed, he can go back in time and change that all up. That already makes him overpowered. They had to put a limitation onto this form because they knew if Ben had the free will to transform into this form whenever he felt like, the show of Ben 10 would have not lasted as long as it did. It would have maybe ended in one season, because that's how strong Ben really is. There's not a single alien, not a single villain that can stand in front of him and be able to defeat him in that form. By textbook definition, Ben is the most overpowered character when he's in the Alien X form, and he has to take the crown for the most OP character in fiction, point blank period. There's not a character topping Alien X. And here's the final list. At the 5th spot, we got Superman. At the 4th spot, we got Escanor. At the 3rd spot, we got Gojo. At the 2nd spot, we got Goku. And the #1 most overpowered character taking the crown is Alien X. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below who you think the most overpowered character is. Other than that, it's your boy Midnight, and I'm out. Peace out.